It's happening slowly, but it's continuing. We are seeing changing dynamics in the 2024 presidential election. It is not cause for any of us to say we're going to stay home. I'm putting that right up front now, but it is certainly interesting to see how the dynamics and the texture of this campaign are changing. And in particular, we are seeing the approval rating for Donald Trump absolutely collapse. Now, the start of his first criminal trial underway. It is not yet necessarily having an impact on the how will you vote polling question, but it is still an interesting element of this to look at. So let's discuss. Newsweek reports Donald Trump's polling numbers are dropping, writing Trump is losing support as Biden is gaining it with 7 months to go until the election. Biden has extended his lead over Trump from 1 point in March to 4 points in April in the Reuters Ipsos poll. The dip in support for Trump continues the trend throughout the year. In January, Trump was +5, then it was +1, and then -1, and then -4. Trump has also fallen in surveys conducted by the New York Times Siena. Biden was found to have almost completely erased Trump's lead in an April 13th poll after being down 5 in March, riding a wave of momentum. In April, that was virtually tied. So that is a change of 5 points. Now, I don't think it's necessary to point to an overwhelmingly rosy picture. This is still going to be close and Donald Trump may still win. And if we zoom out a little bit and instead of just picking 2 polls and looking at how they've changed over time, if we look at the broader landscape, you see that it is much, much tighter than what just those 2 polls would suggest. So if you look at the YouGov Economist poll, it's tied, and that's with Kennedy polling only 3%. Now, the good news here is that we really don't want to see Robert F. Kennedy or Cornel West or Jill Stein polling in the mid-single digits or even higher. There were polls 2 months ago where Kennedy was polling 12, 14, 16. That has the serious potential to really disrupt and help Donald Trump get elected, which, by the way, seems to be the goal of at least some of the staffers of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. So Kennedy, West, and Stein together, only 4% in the YouGov poll. That one is tied. The Echelon Insights poll has Biden +1 in a 3-way race and Biden +3 in a head-to-head. In that poll, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. still has 11%. Then there is the New York Times Siena poll that I just mentioned, which still has Trump leading by 1. And then as you look, there are a bunch of polls in which Trump is leading by a little bit. There is an outlier ActiVote poll that has Trump +6. That is not a highly rated pollster. And then you do see a bunch of polling that has Biden ahead. The Ipsos Reuters poll has Biden ahead. Morning Consult has Biden ahead. In among registered voters, a different sample has it as Trump +1. So the point here is it is looking better for Joe Biden than it was 2 months ago. But this is no party where we say this is going to be a blowout victory. If we zoom out, structurally, presidents tend to get reelected. Presidents are even more likely to get reelected when the economy is pretty solid. Trump's criminal trials certainly don't seem to be helping him. They may not be hurting, but they don't seem to be helping. And of course, pulling him off of the campaign trail may have some kind of deleterious effect. So I plan to vote, and I don't think it matters which state you vote in. We should all plan to vote. There is an asymmetric level of risk here in the sense that voting, not voting, it's just one vote. Does one vote really matter? Remember that if everybody who thought to themselves, this election is unlikely to come down to just me, maybe I'll stay home. If everybody who thought that did stay home, it actually is a number of voters that could make a difference and flip the results. So let's all plan to vote. We like seeing Trump's approval declining. We like seeing Biden climbing in the polls, but it is still, particularly if you believe Rachel Bitecofer on this, with regard to it's too early to even really know what the full electorate wants. We need to wait, she says, till Labor Day, which is feeling very late to me, but she's the expert. I'm not. If you believe that, we still may see changes over the next 5 months that could completely upend this election. I'll be voting. I hope you will too. It is time to start thinking like voters and to make sure that kids understand the importance of voting, how it works, registering, ballot initiatives, because so many kids just have no idea. That's why I wrote the new children's book, think like a voter. I can think of no better time and no more important group of folks to try to reach. The book is now available at davidpakman.com/book, where, by the way, you can get the first 2 books in the series as well. Think Like a Detective and Think Like a Scientist. Really important stuff. Donate them to local libraries, classrooms, read them with the kids. davidpakman.com/book.